I mean, who's gonna freaking listen to us?
I don't know. The 5 people that have listened to us so far.
I think it's like as we speak, I think we have at least. Well, let me see. How many plays do we have?
Yeah, I'm curious.
Our analytics.
You know what it is.
In our analytics for our podcast, we have 20 plays as we speak.
Perfect. Dang, not
I
bad.
know, man. 20. Well, 20, no. Because I already know 3 of those.
And I already know.
So
And
17. I
I
don't
already
know
know.
17 of them.
I sent one to my siblings, so that's like 2. I think my mom's listening too.
Hey, Auntie.
and
Shout out
then
to Auntie.
and then my one of my best friends from PI and the other one from Cali. So far, I think.
Goodness. So, last episode. Last
Mhm.
episode was an introduction to what we're going to be talking about and what are we didn't really talk about what we're going to talk about in our future episodes. It's just going to be um a mashup of things. Like I said earlier, we're not gonna write no script for this. Maybe in the long run, like if we ever like pass how many episodes? What is like the benchmark for podcasts?
I think for podcasts, I think it's what 20. 20 is like an episode, like a season.
Like a season 20? Oh, dang, 20?
20
Oh,
episodes.
20 episodes. We'll see if we still like each other.
I'm gonna start avoiding you every time that I see
Yeah,
you.
it's like,
Oh
oh
god,
man, I'm like
there's
this
that
guy
guy
again.
again. God, I can't believe I did a podcast with that guy.
Oh Lord. But
And
today we're gonna be talking about hobbies and maybe first impressions. I don't really know. I guess first impressions.
yeah, I'm
Yeah,
kind of curious. Let's just start it with that. First
that was the first
impressions.
impressions.
Yeah,
Why? Shoot,
because
I already know what your first
yeah,
impression of me is.
because
Shoot.
I want to talk about this so that everyone can kind of get a glimpse of how intimidated I was. Um, legit, because if you guys ever see Ariel in person, um, just a very serious looking face. And I remember we were in this one room, and I'm new, so I don't know where to go, and I don't know where to sit, and I didn't know anybody except for Gene. So
Yeah.
then was standing there, but he was doing something on the computer, and I didn't want to ask. I didn't want to bother people because that's my thing. I don't like to bother people. And then I was like, "Oh man, what am I supposed to say to this guy?" And this guy is Errol, and he's sitting down. he's he's sitting down in his chair. Um, those just think of a computer chair, like a normal computer chair, and he's just sitting down on his phone. And I was like, "Yeah, there's no way I'm gonna say hi. There's no way. Like, I don't even
Oh,
know how to
jeez.
talk to this guy." And then I was so nervous, and all of a sudden, this guy turns around, swivels over, and he's like, "Franco, why don't you take a seat?" And I'm like, "Oh, oh, okay." I was like, I didn't even know he knew my name.
Yeah, Jesus. That's how I sounded like
That's
back then. Dang. Shoot, I'd be intimidated too if my voice is like
I'm over exaggerating, but
that.
yeah, legit. You're like, Franco, why don't you just sit down? And I'm like, oh shit, okay. Right.
Dang, that's how
Because
it sounded like. Okay,
yeah, you're
I gotta be
mean,
more.
man.
I gotta be more like present or
Yeah.
aware of what
Yeah.
I sound
Speaking
like.
about aware, which our friends just literally said that you just doze off or you look into nothingness.
I
And I think
do.
that's what it was.
I I think it's like I think I know what I'm doing. Like I know
Where do you
I
go?
like
Where do
I
you go
know
when you're in those?
where I go. I mean, I know what's going on around me. It's just that's just my like my blank stare. I still know what's going on around, but when I um
Is is that like you say your focus look?
no, I'm not even trying to focus on anything. But it's my you know when and then when somebody like calls my name and I'll be like, "Oh, hi. What?" I know that they said my name, like they called me, but I
Yeah.
will just have that's just my go-to responses. Like, "Oh, what's up?"
Yeah.
Like, "Oh, what?" Like I just snapped out of it, but I'm there.
Yeah. I don't know.
I know
But
what's going on. I know what's going on around me is just
well,
my
obviously, you knew from even just sitting down with your back face towards me, I was just standing there for the longest time. And then I think you just probably got fed up and you're like, dude, just take a seat. I'm like,
I
no,
didn't.
I remember because I was like, oh, no, it's okay. Well, I'll just stand here. It's fine.
Dang, dude, and no one and no one has um, well, I guess I don't know if anybody were like was like intimidated. I I know like some people like think that I'm stuck up or
Hmm.
mean. But when I was it's funny cuz when I was in Virginia when I first got in Virginia,
Hmm.
I didn't talk. I I think I said that before. I didn't talk. Like no one knows who I was. I would just be in my phone
Yeah.
talking, and then they just I don't know what what started like me talking to my now best friends,
Hmm.
and we just like started like talking, and that's how it started. It's just and then looking back at it now, it's just we don't know like we don't know what started us like talking to each other.
Wait, I have a question. Are
What's up?
you usually the person that says hi first, or are you the person that people say hi to first?
The the latter.
Okay. So, like, you could just be walking, and if there's someone that you see walking in the opposite
Mhm.
direction and you guys are walking towards each other, you won't be
Mhm.
the first person to say, "What's up?"
If I know them,
Yeah,
if I know you, I'd say what's up. But if I don't know
first.
you, like if
Like,
I
it wouldn't
know of
matter.
you, it wouldn't matter. I'm not gonna say anything to you.
So, let's say New York, right?
Uh-huh.
Or go to an event or something, and
Yeah.
then you see someone there that you know, like,
Like no,
and
no,
they
like
see you, they see
uh-huh.
you, who would be the first person, like, would you be the first person to go up to them and say, "What's up?"
Yeah. If I
Oh,
know
you
them.
would. Yeah, if you know them.
Yeah, if I know them, yeah,
Oh,
I'd go up
dang.
to them. But if I don't know you, like just to strike up a conversation just because, no.
Yeah. Not even just a
Not
acquaintance,
not
no,
no, not
you
even.
wouldn't.
I wouldn't because
Oh.
I don't like small talks with
Mhm.
people that I don't know that well.
Yeah.
because I don't know. Like I don't know what you're gonna get offended, if you're gonna get offended if I say something, or I, I say a joke and you don't like that joke. I don't want to be
Mhm.
that guy.
Like those vegetarian jokes you always crack up on.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that. I mean, you can take it. There's a
Yeah.
difference.
Okay. Huh.
I'm saying,
Interesting.
yeah,
No, for
it's
sure. I get it.
like you. What do you? Are you the one that like strikes up a conversation, or are you the one that people like would go up to you and say hi?
I would say situational, um, like in certain situations, I would be like if I was told that I need to go up to someone to talk to them, then I would do it. But
Dang.
if it's just us meeting or we're in a mutual place and then I know someone's there and then they know that I'm there, I feel like I'm not the type of person to say hi first. And I think it's only because um I'm also very shy and people also mistake that as I don't want to talk to them or
Mm.
was
I'm
it quote
shy.
unquote. Are you?
Yeah, I'm shy if I don't know you. Like my wife would attest to this. Like if I am in a big crowd that I do not know,
Yeah.
it will freaking drain. It will drain me.
Wait, okay, let me back up first. Are you an introvert or an extrovert?
I'm an introvert.
You are.
Yeah.
Wait, what
My
about your
wife,
wife? Yeah.
she's an extrovert. She would go up to anybody. She's friendly. Yeah, she would go up to anyone and say hi.
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah. Uh, there's this one. There's one party. I think it's in with her friends,
Mhm.
and it was a big. It's a big one. I went with her, and there's a bunch of people. Like, mind you, they're already Filipino, and I can speak Tagalog,
Yeah.
and I'm still like after that, like after the party, my wife asked me if I was okay because she can see like the life getting sucked out of me in there.
Yeah.
So, oh man, like and then I was like, oh yeah, you can see that. Yeah, it's freaking. It's hard. Like after that party, I was done. I was so tired because I didn't know
I
what to
am
say.
getting my mind blown because I always thought that you were an extroverted person, but also could be introverted. Like I could see the introverted
Yeah, I
personality, but I
the
also
the
see like an
intro.
extroverted.
Yeah, the extrovert only comes when I'm like when I know you, when I know the people around me.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
makes sense. Okay. Dang. Hmm.
yeah, it's weird
Wait, let me
to
let
say
me
the
say
least.
another thing. Has that ever caused any not conflict, but like disagreements between you and Ade? Like when because she's so extroverted and then you're so introverted, has there any like discussion between you two? Like, hey, I kind of need you to be there for me for this because this is a party, or um, I kind of want you to be here and be present, and I
Yeah,
know it could be draining and blah 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 blah. Or it's more like, hey, like I need you to be with me. I don't really know anyone, and I don't know. I don't want to talk. Blah blah blah. I don't have the energy to talk. Have you guys ever had that discussion about?
no, where's you?
No.
She just knows, like she's understanding about it because
Yeah.
she knows how I am in in that kind of situation. But now that I'm like I already know people.
Hmm.
In the second time around, I can interact. So
Yeah.
it only takes it takes time for me to like acclimate.
Okay. Then
I'm
wait,
like
I
I'm
want
like
to.
the when you have you ever had like an aquarium?
Yeah.
Like you don't put in like the new fish in the aquarium at the right there and there. You only have to
Yeah.
let the freaking fish, the new fish, like acclimate, and that's me. I'm
Hmm.
the new fish, always.
Now I'm just gonna be picturing you as a fish. I don't know why, but I see you as a fish now. But um, how? Uh, I want to kind of go back to that because it's super interesting. Talking about all this personality stuff. Do you have a social battery? And if you do, does it get drained easily?
My social battery. I have a social battery, but then again, like I said,
If you know the
if
people.
I know the people, if I don't know the
Mhm.
people, my social battery will freaking drain like within 30 minutes.
What about like you know the people, but you're not close with them? Like, is that still okay? Like, you can still hold
If I'm
yourself up,
like
or
close to them, no, I'm not close to them, but I just know them.
yeah, but you guys have to interact because you guys are in a group setting.
Um, Actually, I don't know. Like, cause it really depends on. Cause if I don't know someone, I would still like crack jokes. Like
Yeah.
if I know something, if I don't know you, right,
Hmm.
and I know that you're vegetarian, I'd make a joke with your with your I'd make a joke out of that,
Okay.
and I still have to like I gauge it from there if they're okay with it or not.
Okay, and then let's say that
And
they're
then from
not,
there,
like, you can
and
tell that they're not okay with it.
if they're not, I'll just shut up.
Does that
Cause
yeah, does it change your whole outlook of the whole thing that, "Okay, maybe I'm not gonna talk anymore."
yeah, I'll just shut up. But then
Oh,
if I'm with people that I know, but if I don't, if I'm with like say like my best friends that they don't know the other person as well,
yeah.
I would just talk to that. I would just talk to my best friend or whoever I'm close with and just stay there.
Huh,
Yeah. I just try to like
dang.
avoid it.
Yeah. No, yeah, because 'cause I've noticed that I think it goes along with the same thing that you had mentioned, that if you know them, then you're fine. Because my group of friends back home in Cali, like, I can hang out with them all the time, and
Mhm.
I won't be socially drained. But then if there's acquaintances or people that I know but I'm not close with, and we're in a group setting type of thing, or maybe we have mutual friends, but I'm not as close as I am, then I tend to have my social battery drained. But also, like with family functions, it takes me a while to.
Even with your family?
Yeah, even with my family, like my family,
Dang.
it just like I think that's what it is for me. It's legit battery. It's not depending on the
Yeah.
people. It's just a battery. Because
I guess I don't
I
have a
remember
social battery then.
I think you might though. But then also you said that like after meeting them once, right? Like you're
Yeah.
okay. Hmm.
I guess it's just like my preference on like I really have to know what you're into
Yeah.
and what you're if you're receptive to my to how I am.
Yeah.
Cuz I can freaking I could be frank sometimes.
Yeah. I know.
and and yeah, it just goes to like with me being comfortable around you for me to be frank.
Yeah. Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
yeah, it's not, what do you call this? My my wife doesn't she she's she's understanding to a point. Like I wouldn't, I don't like I like, so I have to, there was a, not teachers not a parent teacher thing. It's like a bunch of parents, like a PTA meeting kind of,
PTA.
right?
Hmm.
Dude, there's a lot of people in there. And it's, mind you, it's just freaking Zoom. It's a Zoom meeting. I don't have to show my face, but
Uh-huh.
I am so nervous
Wait,
because
wait.
because these guys just talking about some like some grown up shit. Like I'm shit. I'm not freaking grown up. I don't think I'm that grown up yet. But they were like talking about it's just weird. I never wanted to be a part of that, but I have to, since I
Mhm.
have to know what's going on with my kids, um, school and stuff. But it's just so hard. That's the one thing that I don't think I'll be comfortable with in the long run. Like
Why?
I would go, but I'll just, like I said, like before, like I'm just gonna be a blank slate all the time.
Why?
Just
Why
let
is it? Why I'm invested. Why are you nervous? Even if it's
it's
WebEx.
yeah, it's just Zoom. It's just a Zoom meeting, and I'm
Mhm.
just like, oh man, I don't. I hope they don't they don't call me or something. Even though they don't even, I don't even turn on my camera. It's just,
Yeah.
yeah, dude. Like, it's because, I think it's because I I know, um like, I know how I am if I get too get too loose. Like
Mhm.
I might say something and they're like offensive,
Oh, okay.
and then I'm gonna be like, oh crap. Did I really just say that, like, in front of these parents, other parents?
Yeah.
And that would that would really eat me up.
Is it because you don't wanna be judged by the
Yeah,
other
I don't want to be
parents?
judged.
Yeah.
I want to be the judgee. The judgee. I want to be the judger.
This guy, oh my god.
I want to
Dang.
be doing the
The
judging.
judging.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's, well, how about you? Like, are you so what are your limitations in like in the social, um socially?
So, definitely, I can do one-on-one for sure. One-on-one is where I feel at more, I don't know, peace. As weird as sounds, because I feel like there's less judgment, and I'm a very like I overthink a lot of the times. Obviously, back to the whole first impressions, I was like, oh, this guy probably doesn't like me, or this guy probably thinks I'm weird. I'm just
Yeah.
standing here, and then um like like all these things in my mind are just occupying it. So when it's just one person that I'm trying to conversate with, it's easier for me to just focus, because then I can tell by their body language, or the way that they're talking back to me, or certain mannerisms that I can pick up on. And I think this kind of goes back to me, um, I I graduated in journalism, so I loved talking to people, like individual people, because I loved hearing people's stories.
Mm.
But if you put me in a group that I do not know and everyone else knows, 100% of the time you'll see a shift from me being talkative to me being the quietest person in that group. Because
That's
one,
so weird.
yeah, um, because it's hard for me to gauge other people's reactions, and on top of me trying to see where I can like jump in the conversation, I'm also thinking about words or questions to say, so I have something to
Contribute.
contribute, yeah, to the whole conversation. But then by the time I like want to freaking say something, they're already on a freaking different topic. So then I'm like stuck here, worried about what I'm gonna say like 5 topics ago, and they're already talking about the next thing, and I'm like,
Oh
ah,
man.
there it
Yeah,
goes.
that's yeah, you it sounds like you uh can't multitask.
I can't multitask in a group setting because as much as I want to, I'm very focused on people's body language,
Uh-huh.
and I'm very self-aware that if I were to say something and one person doesn't like it, then I'll shut up. I'll stop talking, because
Mm,
then I'll feel uncomfortable to talk if I made someone else feel uncomfortable, or if they just don't like me in general.
mhm.
But But yeah, and then again, going back to my whole family thing, whenever we had family functions, it would take me a while. I would hide in my room before I would go downstairs. I would wait like 30 minutes until.
And that with your own
Yeah.
family?
Yeah. And then of course, you got your Asian household. So my mom was like, get down here, say hi to your aunt. And I'm like, oh
Ah,
God. Um,
go
but,
dance.
or or I would tell my parent or, like, my siblings to go down first. I'll always tell them, it's
Uh,
like, "You go down first," or something like
are you
that,
the
but
middle child?
I'm the youngest.
Oh, you're the
I'm the youngest.
youngest. Oh,
Yeah.
dang. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm the youngest and the oldest. So,
Perfect.
yeah. But then again, I wasn't were you spoiled when you were a kid?
I wanna say, yeah, I was, because my siblings tell me that I'm spoiled, but I think now that we're older, my brother, who's the middle, he's a spoiled one, for sure.
Mm,
And I think because of, um I think it's just that he doesn't really have, like, um he's doing his own thing, and I think my parents just are extra like, okay, well, we have to take care of him, type of thing. So
okay. Like
yeah.
he's more vulnerable.
Mm, I think
Not
more
really.
so because of it, because he's a worker, a ministerial
Okay.
worker. Yeah.
Okay, okay.
So he's more on the, he doesn't have much, so we need to like provide for him, type of
Okay.
thing. Yeah, which is fine. When
Yeah.
I'm younger, and then yeah, and going back
How
to the whole thing where I
how
said that
old is he?
he's 34.
Oh, he's 34?
Yeah,
Oh, he's like my
34.
age. Wait, how
You're
old
not
am I?
34.
Yeah, geez, I don't
You're
even know how old I
83,
am.
aren't you? Or 86? 86.
I'm
You're
88.
30. You're 88?
Yeah.
I thought you were 86.
No, I'm 88.
Oh, dang. So you're 35.
Oh, yeah, there you go. I'm 35. Ah, geez, I don't even know
35.
how old I am.
God, yeah, maybe you are right about that PTA thing.
35, yeah. 35, man.
Oh,
I
dang.
am. And you're, what are you, 30?
I'm 31, sadly.
31.
Yeah.
Why sadly?
Because, man, everyone goes through this, man. When you reach the 30, everyone does it. It's like, oh yeah, I'm 30, and then it's like 31. I don't know.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, yeah. I didn't really think about it. Shoot, I got married when I was 30.
Oh. Oh, dang.
Yeah.
Did you feel
I,
like any pressure for you to that you got married at such a because our generation, our parents' generation, and I'm making this assumption because Asian,
yeah. It's Asian.
they got married at a young age, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I think my dad and my mom were like 20. They're under like 25 maybe I want to
Uh-huh.
say. Actually, let me see. Let me do the
Oh,
quick math. What am I? 35 55 minus 35. Yeah, he was 20 when he had me, or my mom had me
dang.
when they had
20?
me. So, yeah.
Did your parents ever put any kind of pressure for you to get married and have kids?
No, my parents were, well, my dad, because it's my dad that basically just
Yeah.
raised me because
Mhm.
my mom died when I was 12. So
Mhm.
my dad didn't really like he didn't really like pressure me into doing anything. His only one thing is just finish school and that's it.
Hmm. Dang.
Yeah. And for me, like as my um my own goal, I just want to be married when I turn 30, and
And you
that's what
did.
happened.
Must be
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I mean, are you getting pressured?
Yeah, I feel like my parents bring it up a lot with us, especially because I think um we just were at this age at 30 when and they would always bring up that, I was 23 or 24 when I met your dad or I met
Oh
your
dang,
mom
it's like
and
that.
we got married. Yeah, it's like, why aren't you guys? And I was like, I don't know. It's just a different generation, and the now is so different from it when it was their time and their
Yeah.
situation. Right now, I feel like it's the generation of finding a job, making sure we're stable enough,
Yeah,
and
it's not I think it's easier for them to be stable back in the day than
right,
than right now.
yeah, especially like the economy changing and um, just so many different factors
Hmm.
in this day and age that are so different and things that we have to worry about that I think that was it wasn't
So, like right now, like is are you like, well, what is your goal right now?
my goal is definitely finding a form of being stable in terms of a job and in life in general. And I feel like
So right now you're
that's
not
me.
stable.
No, I am, but it's more like where is this where I kind of pictured where I wanted to be? And is this where if it is where like if I were to start a family, is this where I want to be, you
Like, do
know?
you have a picture in your head on where you want to be right now?
No, and I think I'm still figuring that out. Like I know for the longest time that I wanted to live here in New York.
Well, you got
And
that one.
I got that one for sure. And then the next part was just I think working and then the next step for me was finding a partner and getting married and then having kids.
Hmm.
But right now I think it's more like career wise and is this where I really wanted to be? Or is there something more that I wanted to do? Or if there was something that I was interested before and I just never really pursued it as a career. And then now I'm maybe exploring that idea of maybe I should try it out before I cancel it out.
Mm.
And I feel like I haven't really experimented that much with anything else. other than just working like your regular office job type of thing.
Yeah. Yeah, it is kind of it's hard on I think it's just going to get harder in
Yeah.
my opinion. So, you know, you just have to like take the leap sometimes and just
You,
like
you mentioned about like
do it.
having a you mentioned having a picture in your head. What about you?
Um,
Do you have that picture in your head? Is this where like
yeah,
you want it to be?
like what I said, like I want to be married by the time I'm
Yeah.
30. And it just happened.
Mm-hmm.
And um like I said in the last podcast, I act I also like um m- I think made it happen that I want to marry that girl that I saw in Facebook.
That you stalked?
Yeah, that I stalked. And it's part manifesting it and part like asking for it.
Okay. So
If you don't like ask, like it sounds so corny, but it's what happened. I don't know how else to like I don't know how else to like explain it. Like I asked for it and I got it.
mhm. Yeah.
And yeah, it's just that's just how it is. If you don't ask for it, how if you don't ask for it and not do anything about it, how else are you gonna get it? So you can't
You're
really get it if you don't take action.
you're right. And I think that's where I kind of am very bad at
Uh,
just doing it and then like asking for it, but then actually doing it, following up and doing something about it. I think it takes me I don't know if this is a side of introvert, me being an introvert, like an extreme introvert, but I feel like I'm also an overthinker, so
mhm.
and I'm also a planner, and if I know something
Oh man,
hypothetically won't happen, then I won't pursue it because then I say, well, what's the point if I
yeah,
already
yeah,
know where it's
I
gonna head?
know.
So bringing it to like things that I really like to do, and I stopped doing it for a while because I was like, oh, I'm not gonna get anything from it anymore. Was like taking photos.
Mhm.
I loved taking photos, and I love doing videos, and I thought for the longest time that I could probably do this as a career, but I looked at
Went
the
through it.
trajectory of unless like you're super well known or you have those connections, then it's kind of hard to do. And I kind of took that as a crossroads in my life where I was like, okay, well, I shouldn't be investing as much time into this stuff, even though I really enjoyed it.
Mm.
But then seeing that I don't think I can make an income from it, then I can't really do anything about it. So I'm not going to do it.
I mean, that
But
makes sense.
yeah, but
It
then
make
it's also like you kind of lose that passion for it, and which is why I'm doing it more so now.
Mhm.
I'm taking my camera out more. I'm taking photos more on my phone. Um, anything that I used to kind of that spark, that creativity that I had a long time ago is coming back to me. And then maybe it's because it's in a different area now and I'm in a different state. I'm in a state
Yeah.
that I really like and I enjoy seeing buildings and seeing people watching. But
Oh, dude, I love
it's
people watching.
I love people watching. It's one of the greatest pastimes I could
Yeah, I
ever
would
ask for.
back in Virginia, I would just go to the Norfolk International Airport
What did
and
you
just
say?
people watch. In Norfolk International Airport. The international that's the airport in Virginia, like the closest one in Virginia Beach. I
How do
would
you
go
say
in
it?
Norfolk
Is that
and
really how you
or
say it?
yeah, Norfolk. Why?
Dang, it sounds like you're saying like the F word.
It's like Norfolk, like Norfolk.
Oh, Norfolk.
Yeah,
Oh
but
man.
people,
Okay.
yeah, people that don't live in Virginia would say Norfolk, but it's Norfolk.
Oh. Sorry, it's catching me off guard, man.
Like, what the did you just say?
I was
But
like,
yeah,
yeah, what the hell are you talking about? Okay,
so
so
yeah,
Nor
Norfolk. Just for your sake, I would say Norfolk.
thanks.
All right,
Okay, Norfolk.
Norfolk Airport, Norfolk Airport. I would just
Yeah.
go over there and just like people watch.
Legit?
Yes.
No way. Like at
Yeah.
the airport. Like you didn't
Yeah,
have a
like at the
ticket or anything.
airport.
You just went to the
No.
airport and just sat and watched people.
Yeah, and there's a restaurant there. It's a freaking old restaurant. A&W restaurant. You
Oh,
know, like the A&W
yeah,
root beer.
A&W. Yeah.
Yeah, they have it there. And I would just
Oh,
sit there
dang.
and just like people watch,
Okay,
So
you
calming.
say you did that in Virginia.
Yeah.
What about here in New York? Where's the best place that you do to people watch?
Here? Oh, dude, in right there at by NYU, the park there.
Oh, Washington Square Park.
Yes, Washington Square Park. That's where it's like the best um to just people watch there because
Yeah.
there's a lot of people there that are interesting, quote unquote
Mhm.
interesting,
Yeah.
and you just like watch them. It
Oh,
and it's yeah. Sometimes and in the summer times, is it summertime? No, like in the winter time, they turn off the the fountain,
fountain. Mhm.
and people would just like skate there in the fountain area
Oh,
and just
yeah.
sit there and just watch them.
Dang.
And that's where I brought my wife. That's one of our first dates there in Washington Square Park.
Okay. Now you brought it back to your wife, so I'm gonna ask, um, do you was there like kind of going back and forth, but was there an expectation that you needed to talk a lot?
What do you
Or
mean?
did like I guess there's some relationships where people expect the other partner to conversate and talk all the time. Was there any of that where Ate wanted you to talk during your guys' dates when
What?
you guys went to people watch or when you guys went around the
No,
city?
because
No?
because like what I when I first met her, we didn't really have like any dead air, like nothing awkward.
Hmm. But you guys could be completely okay being together and just
And we
not
could just
talking.
yeah, we can just be completely we're just okay, just not saying anything.
Like if you guys went to the park and then you guys were just people watching, you guys would be okay. There would be no expectations to talk.
Yeah, no,
Oh, okay.
yep. Shout out to my wife.
Dang.
She
Shout
doesn't
out to
wanna.
Ate.
Shout out to her, and she's really understanding
Yeah.
on that on that stuff. Cause shoot, if I have to if I have to if I have to match her vibe every single time, dude, I'd be exhausted.
Yes.
Cause she's the one that she's a friendly one. She
A
would go
social
up.
butterfly.
Yeah, she could go up to anyone and just like strike up a conversation.
Dang, props to her.
Yeah,
Jesus.
I
Okay,
can't
so
do that.
what else do you do, I guess, on your free time? So you people watch, and what else? What else do you like to do?
All right, that's a good segue for our hobbies.
Oh yeah,
Is that
perfect.
is
Perfect
that is that a
segue.
hobby? Is that a hobby?
Have
That's
you?
kind of like that's kind of
No, I feel like that's a
weird. That's a
hobby.
hobby, like
I feel like that's a
people watch.
hobby. Yeah.
Well, and one of my
It's not like a certain
hobbies.
skill, right? It's a skill. It's not a skill. Then
It's a hobby. Dude, I have some expensive hobbies, dude.
oh god, what?
Well, you already know one. Like I collect shoes,
Mm,
Jordans.
yeah.
That
Are we allowed to talk about
what price?
your shoe?
I don't care.
All right, cool. So we were on the train the other day, I think a week back, and
Uh,
I was like, oh, in my head, I said, dang, those look like Iron Man shoes, but maybe it's a collab with Marvel or something. And then I had asked you how much or what were those like was it a Marvel collab? And they're like, no, these were custom. I was like, oh dang, custom. And I've watched a couple of YouTube videos back in the
uh,
day because I was so invested in custom Nikes or custom shoes in general. And
uh,
I just saw like the what is it called? Their commission pricing for some of
yeah,
these people. And these are like some well known YouTube
yeah,
artists, creators. And I had asked you how much your custom shoes were, and you did say that they were Iron Man they were
yeah. Iron Man inspired.
inspired. And can you tell us how much those shoes were?
Yeah, jeez. They're 750.
Oh shit.
$750. It's because it's because I'm in that was when I'm in a point in my life where I can afford it. I cannot
Adult money.
adult money like back then the only reason why I don't have shoes back then I really love shoes. I like the
Hmm.
Jordans. I like the I just like shoes in general, especially Jordans. Is because
Hmm.
I just my parents never like bought it for me because
Yeah.
we're not that rich or we're not
Hmm.
that there's something else that's
More important.
more important. So yeah, and then when I get money, now that I'm now that I'm an adult and have my own money, that's when I just like let it all loose. Like wee. Yeah, it's
Okay, so
one of
shoes.
that is one of my that's the only one that it's like expensive. That's like the most expensive one.
That's what I was gonna ask. I was like, okay, so what's the most expensive shoe you have? But those are the
That's the
ones.
most expensive one that I paid for. But the most expensive one I have is that I paid retail is the my Jordan 4s that's uh collaborate in collaboration with Cause.
Oh, cause. Oh yeah, yeah. Okay. And are these shoes that you wear or
Yeah, I
just
wear
stay
them.
in the
I wear
box?
all
You
my
do wear them.
shoes.
Oh, okay. Because there
Yeah.
are some people who collect the shoes but never take them out of the box. Like it's
Yeah,
a
I wear
collector thing.
yeah, I wear all of them. Like the Cause one is like 350 retail.
Okay, that's not bad.
Yeah, and then now the value of it is like it it like it goes back and forth between like 1100, 1200.
What?
Yeah. And
That is
that's not even like the thing.
wild.
That is just scratching the surface. That's not even scratching the
Wait a minute.
surface.
Is that even like them being worn and still kind of in good condition? Or is that
That's like dead stock, meaning like it hasn't been worn like once.
dang? What the hell?
1,200. And then there are people that
$1,200
that would like still buy it used.
used.
Yeah, it's just
And what's
because
like the price for that if it's
for
used?
used one,
Yeah.
I don't know. I need to like fact check that joint,
Yeah, you need to.
but I would say if I'm the one that like really wants the shoe
Hmm.
and I already know that dead stock it's already like $1,200. If it's
Yeah.
used, I'd buy it for like 600 used.
Fudge. Holy crap.
Yeah.
Damn.
But I think people will still like ask for because there's another um there's another colorway. It's the same thing, but it's in
Mhm.
gray. That's the more expensive one than one I already have. I have the black pair, and there's this one
Now,
pair. It's a gray pair.
yeah.
They
Do
can they can go up
if
to like
people
2,600.
2,600?
Yeah, even 3,500. I'm looking at it right now.
Oh my god. Now,
Uh,
if you're wearing those Jordan's collab,
uh-huh.
do like other sneakerheads see them and then they stop you and ask you about your shoe? Have you ever had that experience yet or no?
Yeah, I had that experience on the customs one that I have.
Yeah. What, me?
Yeah. No, not you. It's another guy. He he stopped me in the escalator and just like talked to me about it. It's like, where
Mhm.
did you get that? Like, yeah, and then
See?
yeah.
Okay, so what else? What else? What other expensive hobbies do you do?
I build computers, like gaming
No way.
computers.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it can get really expensive.
What's the most that you ever built?
Oh Lord. Um, like what I have now, I have well, I have I have the latest graphics card right now.
Mhm. Wait, is this the same thing that when people build their computers and then some have to put it in that it's not water, but it's stuff to keep uh the computer cool?
Oh no, I don't do that.
Oh, you don't do that. What is
That's too
that
much.
also?
The liquid cooling.
Yeah, liquid cooling. And it looks
Yeah.
like it's underwater or it's under like submerged.
Oh no,
But
that.
it's
Oh yeah, there's one like that. It's called mineral water, not mineral
uh-huh.
water. It's a liquid that doesn't conduct electricity.
Right. And that's what they use to cool the computer, right?
Yeah,
Or is it just
but
like for style?
I've seen some builds where they would put it in a aquarium, and then the water itself is the water that it's not um the one that doesn't conduct electricity.
Mhm.
Um, yeah, those can go. Those can go like really well. Not really. That can go for cheap too as well. Since you're not gonna have a motherboard, not motherboard. You're not gonna have a case. You can just
Mhm.
have all floating in there. But yeah, mine for me, it's just uh what do you call this? It's just a normal PC.
Yeah.
Nothing too fancy. I think
It's more of the internal.
the internal
Mhm.
joint, which is the GPU is the most expensive one. Holy crap.
Okay, may I ask how much that costs?
That's the GPU?
Yeah.
GPU
No, the whole
is
build.
the whole build?
Yeah. I wanna give me a ballpark.
Well now back Sure, I can give you a better one. I can give you the actual how much it was because I still have the receipt.
Oh my god.
I built this computer. COVID, COVID, like 2020.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and and it's oh man, is it Micro Center? Oh, there it is, Micro Center receipt. Oh man. Okay, so 780 plus 2700. There you go.
Okay, not
2700.
bad. That
2700.
bad.
That is not that bad.
That's
Well,
not
it's
bad. Yeah.
bad. It's bad because it was already like COVID, and it's hard for parts. It's hard to get parts,
Right.
and
Wait, was
yeah,
that when there was a chip shortage too?
yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
that's
Damn.
it. And then yeah, I had that. It's 2700, and then recently I upgraded my my graphics card, and that is almost the same as how much I built it. So 2000.
Gosh. So basically, your total build
The total
was
build
what,
is like
6?
5K.
Yeah. Dang.
I have some. My hobbies are friggin' expensive. I have an
Okay, what's
expensive
another
hobby.
hobby? What's another expensive hobby? I'm so curious, man.
Um.
You guys, this is the level of where I want to be, okay? I want to
Oh
have
gosh, this
expensive
guy.
hobbies too.
No, you don't, and you do not want an expensive hobby. I know. I think that's it. I think this just the
Those are the main ones.
computer and my shoes. I like expensive colognes. I'm just kidding.
Oh god.
Nah, I'm just kidding. I just really like that one. It's really I really like the scent of that one.
Yeah, we're not gonna
Eloria.
say
Why
no, you're not
not?
supposed to say it because
Oh,
what if we
why?
get sponsored, man?
Hey,
Okay?
what do you mean sponsored by what?
We're giving them
It's
free
okay. We can say it because
Loria.
Eloria, because they're that good.
They are that good. Very
But
good.
you never know, man. Eloria, if you're listening.
Yeah, Aloria, if you're listening, we are there and we like your corn latte.
Yo, that corn latte was good.
I'll tell you,
I
it
wonder,
was
I
really
wonder,
good.
I wonder if it's good with as hot. Do they serve that as hot?
Uh, yes.
Mm.
I
I
think
wonder
they
if it's
do.
good. I wonder if it's good hot.
You know, I'm thinking there's probably like an Asian store, maybe probably H Mart or um some other local grocery store where they have, or even just regular
Corn
grocery
milk.
store. Yeah, they have the corn milk or the one with the cream of corn or something.
Ah, I see
And then
where
you
you're
just put
going
the
with
coffee,
this.
yeah, and then see if it's similar,
The essence
maybe.
of corn. I don't know. That's kind of weird. Like when you like you would think you would think like one like honey mustard, right? You'd
Yeah.
think if you put honey and mustard together, it would make honey mustard. No, it does not. It just that
Wait,
giant that giant freaking tastes awful.
my mind is blown. So it's not honey and mustard? So what's
Well,
honey
it is honey.
mustard?
It's honey mustard, but if you just get like a honey and a mustard and put it all together, it's not gonna be honey mustard.
Wait, so what is honey mustard?
It's I don't know. I'm not sure. but I've tried honey and mustard. It's not honey
Not
mustard.
the same. What did it taste
It's
like?
not the same. It's just honey and mustard.
It
That's
didn't
why
taste different, or
it tasted sweet
like honey
and
and
then
mustard?
it tasted sweet and then sour at the same time. It
Oh,
didn't it didn't it didn't vibe well together.
damn! Holy crap!
Yeah, right?
Okay,
Do you have
well, that's good to
any
know.
hobbies?
Uh, yes. I mentioned before. I love taking videos and photos, and um, it all started honestly when I want to say when it was my sister's. I don't know. It was back then, and it was the Canon Power Shot. Those
Uh-huh.
instant photo. I don't know, point and shoot cameras, and I was so invested in that, and I started taking pictures on my cell phone, and I was like, "Oh yeah, I could do that here too." And then all of a sudden, get all these new phones and upgrades and stuff. But I slowly gravitated towards a Fujifilm. I invested my money into a Fujifilm, and I've had
I
this
like
camera
Fuji.
for. Yeah, I really like their whole line,
Which one do
everything,
you have?
and
The XT what?
20. It's really old. It's
XT20?
yeah, XT20.
Mm.
And I think I saw it back in like 2016, 2015, maybe one of those years, but
Uh,
never upgraded my camera after that. But
that's mirrorless, right?
yeah, it's a mirrorless one. And I really like the Fujifilm the X series because all the lenses are interchangeable. So even if doesn't matter what kind of camera you have, as long as it's the X series, you can swap the lens out
Yeah.
and
Well,
still use it.
photography can be like really expensive, man.
It
You're
can,
already there.
yes, but also what I've learned from people is that just because you have the higher end quality of camera doesn't always mean that you're gonna get the good shot.
Yeah, you still have
But
to like
yeah, you have to,
be that guy.
yeah,
You
to
gotta
take
have
those
the
photos.
you gotta have like the eye of the
So
tiger.
is that an Asian reference?
I don't know, man. It, it went with it. Just go with it. Just go
Um,
with it.
I love taking videos and photos, and that's like my number
Have you
one.
ever have like sessions with people?
Uh, my friends, I have, and then even a friend of mine asked me during COVID, to do their. I wouldn't say it's their technically their engagement shots or their wedding photos, but it was
Mhm.
during COVID and they lived on opposite sides of the world or opposite sides of the um different
Country.
coasts basically. Yeah. And they just told me to get creative and they showed me like this photographer that they utilized iPhones and they used FaceTime to take photos. That was my first like
Mm.
quote unquote
They paid you
session.
for it?
No, because I did it as just a one. I'm not an experienced photographer. You can
Oh,
ask me what any of the buttons mean. I will not know what they mean. I just do it and I change the settings and I see what looks good and then like
oh, okay.
so I'm
Yeah,
not a
yeah,
very
yeah.
consistent person, so I have to like it's a lot of trial and error.
Oh,
Um and then I did like some photo shoots with my friends and I where we used to take we went downtown San Jose and we would like I remember specifically Mario and I. That's my one of my really good friends, and we did like this photo shoot on. It was during COVID, and there was no one there. It was in a parking lot, um, and we just took pictures, and that's only the really sessions that I've ever done. And
it's cool.
her engagement photos. um, the day of that she got proposed to. But other than that, no. I'm more of a the inspiration kind of has to hit me. So there are days where or even months that I'm on a hiatus where I just don't
Uh,
take photos just because I'm not feeling inspired.
yeah.
But majority of
Yeah,
the time, I'll try to find it.
I used to be into like photography and stuff, but
What happened? Why did you
I
stop?
it's just it never um what do you call this? I just never it's not I lost interest, I guess.
Hmm. Was
And
there a reason?
no, I just lose interest.
Hmm.
Like yeah, like my like I even bought like a DSLR. I got a Canon
Hmm.
D3i. Yeah, it's like a
Oh yeah,
really basic
that
DSLR.
is. But that's everyone's entry camera.
Yeah, and I did it just for because I was part of media,
Okay. Yeah.
and that's what I used. And then after that, I just never. I just did it just for that. I never did it any like as a
For,
hobby.
yeah.
I just did it just for that. And there are people that I know that started like started to where I was, and then now they have their own um company.
Yeah. It's crazy to see
Yeah,
them from the very beginning and then you see where they're at now and they're
yeah.
professional
I could
photographers.
like when I see him, like, dude, there's no way I can do what they're doing now, because like directing people on how to pose.
Yeah,
That's hard. That's hard for
it
me.
is hard. I don't know how to direct. Again, I'm a very timid introvert person,
Like, it's
so
like,
I feel
yeah,
like
just do whatever you want to do, man.
yeah, just stand there and
Yeah,
I
just
don't
stand
know.
there and look pretty. You can't really
Perfect.
say that. Like, ah, jeez. Like, just they're just gonna look at you like, man, this guy suck.
I know, and I get
Uh,
that too. I'm like, I'm so sorry. I just not a director. I'm just
yeah,
a
like
photographer.
I'm like, yeah, like I was in the point where like I know what an ISO was. I know what white balance is. I know everything there. I know how to like set up a camera
Hmm.
basically, and it didn't
Stay.
click.
Yeah.
Yeah, it didn't click.
This is a
All the
dad
puns
joke or what?
intended. All the puns intended on that one.
Oh god.
Yeah, it just didn't. It didn't get me. It didn't
I say you
capture the.
try. I say you I say you give it a shot.
Yes.
My god, that was not intended, but it's just
Hey, yeah, I did. I did give everything. Well, not everything. Yeah, it's. Yeah, I'm like a jack of all trades, master of none. Like I know like bits and pieces of everything.
yeah.
I have no mastery of anything.
Is there something that you are?
A master of?
Yeah. That you can say confidently that you know it to a T.
Um, do I?
There's gotta be
I
something.
was looking at my. I'm looking at my around my room. Like the answer is gonna be there. I know. I don't have anything. Like I don't. It's just me
Okay.
saying that I'm like I know everything and every. anything and everything about something is like that's just weird for me.
Is it because there's still a lot to learn? Are you in that kind of mindset that no one's really the master of something? That
You can
it's
be a master of something. You can say that you're a master of building a computer. You can do that. I'm just not gonna say that about me.
okay. All right.
Yeah, it's hard. Like I wouldn't toot my own horn. I don't like tooting
Where?
my own horn.
Where? You want someone else to do your own?
Yep. I want someone to toot my own horn.
Oh man. God. Oh, let me ask you this. Are
What?
there any hobbies that you and Ate share together as a couple?
We like volleyball.
Oh, that.
What?
What? Why didn't you say that? You said you only do shoes and build computers. Why don't you say
Uh,
volleyball?
it's because it's not what I'm doing now.
Is that only like a seasonal thing that you do? Volleyball?
Yeah, and yeah, we used to. I used to be in the. We used to have a rec league with Gene.
You were even Gene was part of that?
Yeah,
Dang.
yeah, and Ellen too.
Whatever happened to that? Whatever happened to that?
COVID. COVID
Oh.
happened.
You guys should start that up again. That would be so sick.
Yeah.
And you
Are
guys would
you?
play in the city or something?
Yeah, we go in the city.
Dude, that sounds so cool.
Yeah. The Are you into any sports?
Um, if there was, it would be surfing. I had a surfing phase before. And I
Oh,
liked volleyball
bro.
too.
Beach volleyball.
No, just volleyball in general.
Beach
I
volleyball.
would
Why you gotta be beach, man? Just because you're a surfer, I would assume. Sorry.
No, it's just volleyball in general, man.
Oh, okay.
I think I enjoyed the sport because at church it was a thing that everyone used to play,
Yeah,
and
yeah. Especially
it got
California. You
everyone.
guys are just
Oh
like
yeah, for
everybody like
sure.
breathe volleyball over there.
Yeah. Even at school, I just remember people just wanting to play volleyball. And I don't know, I really liked it even though I don't know how to play because you could tell by my forearms that they were red as hell. And technically if you're playing volleyball right, it's not supposed to be like that.
Nah, dude, it's that's a big misconception.
Oh, what? No way.
Yeah, dude,
I thought it was like
it's
if your
because
forearms
of
are red, then you're not playing like you're not bending your knees, you're not going up for the
nah,
up.
dude. You try freaking doing that if the freaking ball is hard, it doesn't matter how good you are. That your freaking forearms are gonna freaking be red.
Dang, I was oh my god. The amount of times I'm saying this tonight is beyond crazy that my mind is consistently being blown today.
Dude, if the ball is freaking hard as rock, it's just yeah, it's just gonna
Why
hurt
the
you.
hell are people telling me then when I'm playing like they look at my forearms and they're like, you're not playing volleyball, right? You're not you're not bending your knees and hitting the ball. I'm like,
Oh
you're
no,
using your
man.
forearms to hit the ball. I said, oh,
Oh no, man.
I don't
But
know. As long as you get it over the net, then you should be good, right? Isn't that the most important part?
that is the most important part. That's half of the battle,
I say you guys do that again. I say you guys do the league. That
right?
sounds so cool to
I
watch.
mean,
Yeah, you guys should
yeah,
do that.
but most of the people that we play with are already like you met Gino, right?
No, not yet.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, he he has better things to do because he has like 3 kids now.
Dang, but you guys should still try, man. That'd be so cool. You
Yeah,
guys be
that'd
like,
be.
let's go to the gym and we have a league today. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm gonna watch my friends. They're gonna be playing volleyball.
Oh man, yeah. It's it. We definitely had that phase, which is kind of cool.
Would you guys ever bring it back or no? Is it?
I don't know. It's gonna be up to them, man.
But would you be willing to go back?
Would I be willing to go back? Yeah,
Hmm.
I'll be willing to go back. I'd
But you
rather
know that
I'd rather
you
do
know that.
that than running.
No, that's what I was gonna say. But with that, you're gonna have to exercise a little bit, okay?
I'd rather be doing that than running, man.
I've been trying to get this guy to run, and if you guys don't know this, I loved running and haven't ran here in New York yet. And I find out this guy runs, and I say, okay, tell me the next time that you go and run, so I can go run with you.
I used to run and not anymore.
And this guy texts at like the day of 5 minutes before he's gonna run. Hey, you want to go run? No.
What,
First of
man?
all, I lived all the way. I'm currently living all the way in Bushwick, and he's all the way in LIC area, and that's
You're
like a
right.
what?
You're
That's a
right, man.
commute to get over there.
I'm not being what is it? I'm not being
Realistic.
fair.
Yeah. Every time, guys, every time that I
Man,
try to get him to run, texts me the day of, and he's either already running or he's like somewhere else in the city. And I'm like, there's no way I can get there in like 10 minutes.
you can.
I can, but there's no way.
You can, man.
I can. What is this? There's no teleportation yet. This ain't Futurama. Can just get
Oh man.
sucked through to a different part of the city.
What else is what else is your hobby besides taking pictures?
Uh, I go to concerts.
Oh yeah, you tell me
Is
that.
that?
You freaking go into mosh pits. I would never just like looking at you, I don't think you would go in a mosh pit. And, like you look so calm and like you look like you have everything like put together and stuff. You're well put together and you look like you have a sound mind. And then when you told me that you like going to mosh pits, I was just like everything just like out the window. It's like I don't know. I did not know this guy.
It was never a phase, Mom. What
Oh man,
you?
a mosh pit?
Yes.
Why would you go
It,
in a mosh pit?
I think it's just the whole collective thing. It's just you guys are there to enjoy music and headbang and just not give an F.
But I've seen,
And
but I've seen people be in a mosh pit and they're getting like clotheslined and
yeah,
they,
that's what happened.
oh my god.
I didn't get clotheslined, and this was like back at last year when I was with my
Uh,
friends and we went to this big basically 2006 maybe 2006 to 2012 punk emo punk pop whatever
uh,
that all that genre
what would you
emo and
consider as pump pump punk punk emo punk?
pop
Is that what you said?
pop punk. Which one? Emo would be like more like there's different, okay? So there's like
The only emo I know is Dashboard Confessionals. That's it.
okay, so that's like that's emo. And but then there's like um there's different emos. Like there's mid coast emo. Is that a thing, mid
Green
coast?
Day is Green Day emo.
No, that's more of like a pop punk.
Oh,
And I would say
wow.
Simple Plan would fall into that category too,
So
because
what's
it's
emo
more
then?
like
Like
emo would be like
punk,
Dashboard.
emo, emo punk? Is there an emo punk?
Yeah, I would say that
Is there
there's
a emo pop punk?
look, we're just gonna umbrella all these
Emo pop punk.
genres
Say that
under
friggin' 10 times.
punk, okay? But yes,
So
I do.
can emo be punk?
Yeah, I feel like it falls under that general category of punk. So let's
But
say
punk
punk
can't
is
be
the,
emo.
you know, you know, I
Hey,
don't ask
hey man,
me.
you're the master.
No,
This.
did I say I was the master?
Oh no, because I just
I there are a lot of
assumed
things that I
that you're
do,
like,
but I'm a master of none.
bro. So you're like me too then.
Look, I am not a I'll listen to any music and anything, and I'll go to any concert as long as it's a live concert,
You know
and
what?
I'll
I
enjoy
would
it.
go in a concert. I would like to go in a Michael Bublé concert.
Michael Bublé?
Yeah,
What didn't he have a show like last year here in New York?
I don't know, but I would like
Why
to go
don't
to
you?
his concert.
Well, what's stopping you? Why haven't you been?
It's friggin' expensive. That's why. Let me see.
Oh God, how much is a ticket? It's not like
Michael
Beyonce or what
Bublé
Taylor
concert.
Swift and all of them.
Michael Bublé tour. Oh, he's on tour.
He
Look at
is on
that.
tour.
Octubre. Oh, damn. I think he's. This is in Spanish.
He sings in Spanish?
I mean, his wife is like Argentinian or something.
Oh.
Ooh, California, La Mirada.
Michael Bublé, New York City
They're going
tour.
to. He has a concert
Here?
in La Mirada, California,
Okay,
NYC.
that's
Let's see,
California.
NYC, 2024.
He has no upcoming tour dates.
Yeah, there's nothing.
Damn.
No,
Wait,
can't
why
do
Michael
Michael Bublé
Bublé?
because I just like Michael Bublé.
What's your favorite song from Michael Bublé?
Um, I like what's his name? Was his song called?
Haven't Met You Yet?
Haven't met you yet. I like feeling good, even though that's just a
Cover.
cover. Um, yeah, I'm going blank now on Michael Bublé. I have to look at. I have to look at. But yeah, I like Michael Bublé, man. I like feeling good. I haven't met you yet. Um, what's that's the one where I like I haven't met you yet because his wife is in
Music video.
the music video.
Actually, is that the one when they're in the grocery store?
Yeah,
Yeah, okay. That one's a good one.
and then is home his?
I think Home is his song. Is it his song?
Oh no, but he's good. I like
He is a good.
him.
I think he's a timeless kind of voice. He has a very timeless voice.
Yeah, and then he became like he only comes out like during Christmas because
Yes,
uh,
exactly.
I like Someday with Megan Trainor.
I don't even remember if I heard that song yet. Sunday?
Yeah,
Huh.
you make me feel so young. Well, this is more like
Oh,
the
do I?
covers. Man, the hell! It's a beautiful day.
Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah. Huh.
What else? What else do I like in here? Yeah, I just like all of them. Well, not all of them, but some of them. But
I'm surprised that you've never been to his concert yet. If
Yeah,
you,
no. I've never been to any concert. Well, no, never mind. I went to a concert with my wife.
which one did you guys go to?
I really like some Saint Vincent.
What's Saint Vincent?
She it's a band, but she's a one woman band
Oh, is it
called Saint
something that I
Vincent.
may have heard of?
Oh, I don't
Saint
know.
Vincent.
That's just one girl. She just it's a her concerts are a what do you call that? It's an experience.
Is it an intimate concert or
No,
what
it's
do you
an
mean by
a
experience?
it's an experience. Like she would put on a show.
Oh, okay. So she's definitely a performer type of artist.
Yeah,
Was it good?
yeah, it was good. Like for me that never seen any of her work. Like I
Mhm.
think I've only like listened to like one album before I went to her concert. It was pretty good. I liked it.
Nice. Do you feel like you are a person that only sticks to one genre, or can you expand and listen to a different one?
I can expand. I like oldies. I like
What
old
is your
music.
definition of oldies? Because I be hearing oldies nowadays, and people are saying like NSYNC is old or
Ah, dang.
TLC. Yeah. So
No.
what's your definition of oldie?
Like I, I like friggin' I like
Motown and
Beatles.
oh, Beatles. Okay.
I like Ozzy Osbourne.
Oh, Ozzy. Okay.
Well, I only like one of them. Like what's the one? What's the one that Ozzy? The Train? Crazy Train? I don't think. I think that's just a cover
Yeah,
too
Crazy
for
Train.
yeah, Crazy Train.
Mama, I'm
Is that
coming home.
is that a is that a cover? It's not, right? Crazy Train.
I don't think that's a cover. I think that's his song.
But yeah, I think that's the only one I know about on Ozzy. ACDC I like. Uh,
AC/DC, Pink Floyd,
um,
Ramones.
no, not those.
Not those people.
No.
Eagles,
Eagles, yeah.
Journey.
Journey, hell yeah.
Um,
Is it still that Filipino dude that's doing Journey or no?
no, I think I actually had a conversation with my sister about this because she's the one that brought it up. That apparently, either my cousin or my sister, one of them, but apparently there was like a shift or a disagreement, and I don't think Arnell is part of it anymore.
Dang.
Yeah, I think the other one wanted to come back, maybe. I have no idea.
Journey.
What else? What else is considered oldies for you?
Nat King
Because you're
Cole.
old.
God damn, I ain't that old. The fuck.
Nat King Cole. Okay.
Anything 80s. I like 80s.
All right. I'm trying to see
Yeah.
if any of these people that you listen to. Let me see.
I like the 80s music. I'm looking at the decades
Um,
now in here. Where's the 80s? 80s ballads.
Let me ask you this then. What's your
Ooh, that's
go-to?
fun.
What is your go-to music? Like a
My
genre that you can always
go-to.
go back to. Yeah.
Um, it depends. It depends on my mood.
But
Like
is there like something that you can like you can always listen to, no matter the mood,
no matter the mood.
no matter, no matter, no matter, matter my heart.
That's stupid. That's not even how it goes.
That's not the lyrics.
It's stupid, man. Um,
There's got to be a genre.
I like. What's that? Have you ever seen Guardians of the Galaxy?
Yeah.
The second one.
Yes.
It's the opening of that. I like that kind of music, like upbeat.
Okay.
Forgot the name. No, I don't know. I don't forgot. I forgot the name of it. But yeah, I like that one. I like anything upbeat.
Mr. Blue Sky,
Yeah, that one, Mr. Blue Sky.
Electric Light Orchestra.
They're really. I like their music.
Okay. So that's your go-to. Like you can listen to that all the time.
I can listen to that all the time.
Okay.
And you just can listen to like
Anything and
screamo.
everything.
Can you
Yeah,
listen to screamo for real?
I can. Yeah.
Oh, dude, that's just like it's like I need like a subtitle every time I freaking watch it
Yeah. I mean,
for screamo.
it's not my go-to, but I can definitely listen to. And then there's some punk bands that definitely delve into the screamo realm.
Mm.
But
Is that
um
is that like metal?
I would say like yeah, metal. Um there's this one I think my friend Brittany talked to me about, and I don't know if you've heard of it, but it's a band called Tool.
Oh yeah,
Have you heard of
I
them?
heard of it.
Yeah,
Yeah, I heard of
yeah.
them, but I never
And
heard any of their songs.
there was this one song that someone at work felt super uncomfortable listening to, and they told me not to listen to it. And then when I listened to it, yeah, the lyrics were a bit controversial, but I mean, it's
What is
like
it?
it's still
Schisms?
good. I have I have to look it up. But my friend told me, she's like, "Don't listen, just listen for yourself." I was like, "All right."
Kind of want to listen to it now. Sober, The Pot, 46 and
You know,
2,
it probably is
Stink Fist.
Schism.
Schisms?
Yeah, does it have like something about listen to
Oh, I don't know.
playlist? It probably is Schism. No, it's not
Um,
this one. But when I listened to it, I was like, "Oh, dang, okay." I could see where that girl felt uncomfortable listening to it, but
oh, dude,
I was
we're
how long
going
is it?
for 2 hours now.
What the fudge? 2 hours?
Yeah,
Are you being legit?
yeah, 2 hours. That's 2 hours
Oh
right
my
here.
god.
I'm gonna have. Oh, dude, you're gonna edit this one.
Oh, Jesus Lord.
Nah, actually, I'll edit it. Don't worry about it.
Okay, thanks. Or you know what? This could be like a part one, part two.
Oh man, but yeah,
Just be like a continuation thing. I think that was good.
I am, man. That's dude. We did we cover everything? I
Yeah,
think
we
we
talked
did. Shoot,
about
2 hours. Shoot,
yeah, that was hobbies and first
that's our,
impressions.
that's that's good that we can talk about like like those kind of stuff.
Yeah, I think so.
Like nah, it's okay.
Yeah, whatever.
Oh man,
Yo, I didn't know that it was 2 hours though. That's
yeah, it's been two
caught me
hours.
off guard. Jesus Lord. You talk a
Yeah,
lot.
God, jeez, 1:45. We started at 1:45.
Dang. Holy crap.
Yeah. Well,
Happy
like
Thanksgiving?
happy Thanksgiving.
Black
And as
Friday?
and as always, I don't know how to end this one.
Yeah, and as always, thank you. Anything and everything.
Thank you, and we'll see you in 18 more episodes because that's apparently that's the benchmark of a podcast.
That is the benchmark. It's gotta be, man. One season.
But yeah, thank you for our sponsors.
Thank you, Eloria.
Thank you for our sponsors. For our sponsors, it's just us. We sponsor our stuff.
If you go to any store, just mention our code, Frankly a Real Podcast, or FARP for short. FARP20.
Our 20.
I was literally thinking about that today too. I
Yeah,
was like,
me too. I was like, what is. Oh, it's FARP.
it is FARP. That's why I was like, man, if we get any deal, it would be like,
Oh,
please use our
man.
discount code FARP20, FARP15.
That is amazing. I think I'm just going to have. I can put that as a t shirt, yo. Just
That's what I was gonna
FARP.
say. It has like you just put the dots in between, and it's like people are gonna be like, "Oh, what's FARP?"
Funny, you should have.
Lenny, you should scan this QR code.
It has the you know the Spotify scan thing, Spotify
Yeah.
QR code.
Hmm.
And that should be in a
Oh, that could be on the T-shirt.
yeah.
Wait, isn't that copyright though? I heard
Is
that
it?
was copyright. Yeah,
I
people can't
mean,
sell
we're
that
not
kind
gonna
of
sell
stuff.
it. It's just gonna be us
Oh, then yeah,
to advertise our
FARP.
FARP.
Do you guys want to hear his FARP? Scan
And then
his
and
Alright, good.
when we have fans, we can call them the Farpers.
Yeah,
That sounds
future
bad.
FARPers. Future
Farpies.
FARPers. FARPies?
Farpies.
FARPies? Dang,
Oh
nah,
my god.
it's something. Something
But
else.
yeah. Well, we're gonna cut it here. Thank you
Yeah.
guys for watching. Thank you guys
For
for
watching.
listening.
Thanks.
And Franco, do you have any last words?
No. As you all know, it's everything and no. What did we say? And nothing and everything. That's it.
You know, FARP. Ah, that'd be cool. FARP. We talk about nothing and everything.
There you go. See, we worked it out. That's actually pretty cool.
Yeah,
Or
that would be our
nothing and everything.
that would be our tagline.
Yeah, that's a good one. We gotta get this on social media too, man.
Yeah, you're right. That's your department. I
That's
don't know
my
how to do
department.
that.
I'll do it. I'll make an account.
Oh man.
All right.
All right.
We call in this.
This and